There was a missionary named Jean Boardman. She said that she had met very few self-assured people, and particularly women, who are secure with themselves. And she called low self-esteem the biggest block in the Christian life. I just wrote some notes down, I'm going to read to you. Low self-esteem is destructive. How many of you know that? It's very destructive. I'm hot, so y'all wave your fans for it if you got it. Low self-esteem is very destructive. It can affect all aspects of your lives. It contributes to the fear of rejection that you deal with, which causes you to avoid closeness and makes us respond to loved ones with anger and defenseness. Amen? It keeps us from communicating our true feelings. How many of you know low self-esteem do that? It keeps us isolated and affects us physically in our health. It causes digestive disorders and high blood pressure. Some folks sick just from low self-esteem. Okay. And it says the worst thing about it is a poor self-image of yourself. See, let me tell you something about people with poor self-images of themselves. Especially if you've ever been with somebody with poor self-image. They don't even want you to go nowhere. Because they're scared. They see you with somebody, you ever been with somebody, you're walking in the store and they see somebody who they said they was better than me, so they start looking at you, about to hit you, like what you looking at? Oh, y'all know this happening. Low self-esteem is destructive and it hurts the people around you. Because you don't think you pretty. Because you don't think you look good. So you see something else walking by you, you get mad. All right. And then the thing that you need, the thing that you want to feel, that warm feeling, people take it away from because you smell like a garbage can when you got low self-esteem. No, don't nobody want to be around you when you got low self-esteem. They don't want to be around you. And then what happens after that? A lot of people are dealing with depression because of low self-esteem. You get so jealous and you get so mad. Get this, baby, unless you won't pray. Amen. And then your friends and folk don't want to be around you. Family folk don't want to be around you. Y'all ever seen somebody like that? Because their ways is sort of like a cycle and their smell when they get around people. Then depression comes. And why does all this happen? This happened because we forgot about the ransom that was paid for us. We forgot about how valuable we were to God. And we let people with negative thoughts and negative sayings get into us, and now we don't think nothing of ourselves. Okay. Now how does this happen to some people? How does low self-esteem happen to some people? Most of our feelings about ourselves are built into us in our childhoods. In our childhood, some people had nice homes, mom and daddy, great loving homes, but some people was around negativity and different things, and they grew up as things happened in the household that weren't supposed to happen, and they grew up and with low self-esteem. Y'all with me? They grew up around negative influences. Some children were bullied in school. There was a survey who did a survey on 15,600 kids in the United States schools and said half of those kids are being bullied, and most kids who are being bullied in school are going to grow up with low self-esteem and deal with depression. Amen. Also, people's judgment of themselves influences the kind of friends they have. I'm going to break this down real good for you. Brothers, y'all with me? Y'all with me? You'll walk through the mall and you see a girl who doesn't look good to you, man. And I heard there's a bunch of girls who really doesn't look good. Oh, y'all missed that. Okay. You ever see a clique of good-looking girls, but she hang with good-looking girls? All right? Because if a girl thinks she don't look good, she's not gonna hang with girls who look good. She's gonna get with folks who think they don't look good, so she can stand out a little bit. Y'all get that, man. Y'all get that. You act like you don't. You done seen it. Yeah, it's real. I know it. I know it. You know if you see a girl who's not very attractive in the front, you know what's coming behind her. You know it. It ain't nothing good looking, you know it. Because the self-esteem low. Feel like they gonna get all the attention, but your self-esteem will just draw folks to you. It don't matter how you look. Right. Right. Okay, it affects, it influences the kind of friends you have. It influences how you get along with other people. It influences the type of people that you marry. It influences how productive that you are in life. Man. It also says the way your child thinks when they're young, or if they have, or the things that they go through, it determines in their life whether they're going to be some successful and some not very good at things. Their self-esteem, this self-esteem stuff is serious, y'all. And the only way you're going to get past this low self-esteem stuff is you remember the ransom that was paid for your life. You say, regardless of what people say about me, I am valuable. All right. So when we start to remember how much we are worth, then that means any girl or any guy can get your number. Yeah. That means, I'm going to just keep it real, that means anybody can sleep up in your house. Because you remember how valuable you are. I was somebody, I was playing with Sherelle the other day, and she said, hold on, because I ain't cheap. I was just playing with her, but she said, I ain't cheap, but some of you need to be the same way. I ain't cheap like that, so you ain't finna sleep up in here till you put a ring on this. Yeah, you want my number? Let me see your resume, because you got to remember how valuable you are. Oh, that's how I walk around. Girl wrote me a message on Facebook saying you look good and I like the stuff that you write. Let me see your resume, honey.
You gotta play it. Come on.
I ain't bragging, I'm just being real, and you need to be the same way. That's why you done dealt with a bunch of nuts in your life, because folks that came in and you didn't know nothing about them and you forgot how valuable you were. Because of low self-esteem, you felt like you couldn't get nobody else and you settled for less. Okay, all right. Because you got to put folk through a test. Let me tell you something. If a man that had 5 jobs in 1 year, it ain't the employer, it's him. That nigga lazy, excuse the N-word. They lazy. Don't want to do nothing. I've talked to the ladies, brothers, because women deal with this more, okay, man? Some of y'all pretty much, you have guys come up to you all the time. And if you got low self-esteem, they're going to be riding on the bike, but you just want to be loved.
I got a 10-speed outside.
You just want somebody to hold you at night, and he pulling up at your house, and he waiting on you at the bus stop. My God, eating up all your food in your house. Some of y'all going to get me out the service, but you're going to be there, got this truth. You're going to remember how valuable you are after service. And say, no, you ain't sleeping up in my house. No, I will not sleep with you. No, I know I'm all right in bed, but until you put a ring on this. And some of you running up out the folks and, you cheating on me or what you do. Look, if they cheat on you, look, you got to be like Beyonce. You must not know about me. Look at somebody tell them I can find another them in a minute. Yeah, I got to put this stuff in you today. You ain't got to be running up behind folks and get jealous if they cheat. Let them cheat. Just get another one. If they don't want to do right, just go on about your business. You can do better because you are valuable. Say it, I'm valuable.